Masses are the central form of worship for Catholics. It's something that every Catholic is obligated to participate on Sundays, but we actually celebrate Mass every single day. The Mass itself, I mean, you can get a great synopsis of it just in the walk to Emmaus. You know, when Jesus is resurrected from the dead, and he's walking with the two disciples who don't recognize him right away. The whole first part is where they're talking about Scripture. Jesus enters into them, sits at table, breaks bread, and his presence is revealed, and they recognize him in the breaking of the bread. And then he physically vanishes from their sight, but obviously we believe he's still present with them. And they talk about how their hearts were burning. So like, there's almost like a little bit of a synopsis in that whole story there of how we see the Mass. Most concise and most common word is Mass, and that comes from Latin. The last words in Latin were like missa, and that's where the word Mass comes from. And the idea was that like you're being dismissed, which is kind of an awkward way that we would refer to as the central form of worship. But part of the idea is that we're sent on mission. The mission to go and share the gospel to the ends of the earth. So the Mass itself becomes part of that mission and becomes, for us, the source and summit of that mission.